excited to see how he played this year, the sophomore. And he's played really well. A lot of times when the Trojans are playing well, he's got a big impact. He's got a big part of it. He's got a big role. And Ethan Damrum, those two players as their bigs, it's a pretty solid duo right there. A pretty solid group for them. Some of the other shooters that Dakota State has, Sam Muller, he's a good shooter, but he's also good at rebounding. He's just able to find the ball. He's got he averages 7 rebounds per game. That's second in the North Star Conference. And then Deshaun Kelly, 9th in the conference in points per game, at getting 13.3 points per game. So it's becoming a really well-rounded, solid group, and they're led by Chris Morales, who last weekend Coach Garner was gushing about. He felt last Friday against Waldorf might have been Chris Morales' best game ever, and then he followed it up with another 16-point game. He had 2 16-point games last week, I believe, if I remember that correctly. Chris Morales just really played well last week. He's been the really good quarterback of the offense, essentially, for this Trojans team. He's coming in. He's also the best three-point shooter in terms of field or three-point percentage, going 32.5% from beyond the arc. He's turning into a well-rounded player for the Trojans, and he's played really well this year. It's this team down the stretch is starting to get better. They're starting to win a little bit more. They were on a 2-game losing streak heading into last weekend. They won both their games. They're looking to continue winning here as they move through this weekend, as they move through North Star Conference action. A rematch here against Presentation. It was a close battle between the two last time these two teams played. We'll see how it works out tonight. Let's take our first break here on the FNM pregame show. Again, brought to you by FNM Co-op Oil in Madison. For new tires and tire repair, see the experienced team at FNM in Madison. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Hopefully take a look at starting lineups on the way next year. German Country 103.
Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service of Bob's Electric in Madison. No matter if it's new or existing service upgrades, things like lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans in farm, commercial, or residential areas, Bob's Electric can handle your electrical needs. They also offer 24-hour electrical emergency service. Bob's Electric serves Howard, Canova, Madison, and surrounding areas. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric, serving Southeast South Dakota.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments many people will make in their lifetime. Weber Abstract will make your investment secure. Hi, I am Kelly with Weber Abstract. For over 70 years, we have helped so many wonderful people build their trust in our services. We strive to continue that tradition for another 70 years. Call 256-4640 to speak with one of our local and knowledgeable staff that serves all of Lake County. You can also visit our website at weberabstract.com. Weber Abstract. Why go anywhere else?
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas. In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Cundert Williams Insurance in Madison today.
First Interstate Bank in Madison has a mission to help you and your money work better together, a vision to help you every day with your money goals, and values people first while also seeking greatness, integrity, celebrating success, and a commitment to the community. First Interstate Bank in Madison has many personal banking options for you to choose from, including checking and savings accounts, home, auto, or construction loans, plus wealth management services and business accounts. See how they can help you today by visiting firstinterstatebank.com.
Your pet is like a member of the family. Rely on Twin Lakes Animal Clinic for all your pet's healthcare needs. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic of Madison and Howard. This is Jammin' Country, KJAM, Madison.
And welcome back to your FNM pregame show here on Jammin' Country 103. Brought to you by FNM Co-op Oil and Madison. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's matchup between the Dakota State Trojans and the Presentation Saints. Let's start with the away team, Saints. Starting at guard, 6'3", the junior from Palcata, Florida, number 3, Jeremiah Gilliard. Also at guard at 6 foot tall from Frederick, South Dakota, sophomore, number 5, Isaac Sumption. At guard at 6 foot tall from Glendale, Arizona, the junior, number 15, Tyrese Eugene. And at forward, 6'5", the junior from Evanston, Illinois, number 34, Ontario Champion. And they are led by first-year head coach Trevor Flemmer and assistant coaches Jordan Helms and Tristan Thompson. And your starting lineups for your Dakota State Trojans, starting at guard at 6 foot tall from T, South Dakota, the senior, number 0, Chris Morales. Also at guard at 6 foot tall from Layton, Utah, the sophomore, number 3, Sam Muller. At guard at 6'3" from Seattle, Washington, the senior, number 5, Deshaun Kelly. And at guard at 6'2", the freshman from Rapid City, South Dakota, number 10, Gavin Strand. And at forward, sophomore, 6'9", Lemon Grove, California, number 15, Ronnie Ladding. Those are your starting lineups for tonight's matchup between the Dakota State Trojans and the Presentation Saints. The Trojans are led by, of course, head coach Gary Garner in his 14th season, and assistant coaches Sam Nicholson and Damian Luna. And also, for those that want to listen to Madison girls basketball tonight, we do have Madison girls at West Central over on our AM station this evening. I don't know if that one started yet. It wasn't scheduled to start about 7:30 p.m., so we'll see when that one does officially start. But West Central hosting the Madison girls basketball team this evening on Dakota's Best AM 1390, also through the iHeartMedia and Aussie apps, and online at AmazingMadison.com. But here on FM 103.1 Jam Country, we're getting you ready for Dakota State and Presentation. One player that was not on the starting lineup this evening for the Saints that I know is Travis Nix. Their senior from Detroit, Michigan. He's 5th on their team in terms of points per game. Actually, 5th in the North Star Conference, rather, in points per game, averaging 14.3. He started 17 games this season, played in 18. I don't know if he's just not playing tonight, if he wasn't starting, what the deal is with him, but that's one thing that, if he's not playing tonight, that definitely favors the Trojans, as, that's just one less player that can hurt Dakota State, right? So you look at that, you look at, him not playing, what type of impact that will have, who they'll spread the ball out to. They do have a couple other players. DJ Bonds coming off the bench for the Trojans. He's getting about 12 points per game. But they struggle getting over double-digit points per game, which is odd. They don't have many players getting that double-digit mark, and yet they're 4th in the North Star Conference in points per game with 74.8. They've managed to put up a lot of points. It comes from a lot of different areas, and we'll see how they put up their points tonight against Dakota State in the DSU Fieldhouse. For Ag Ball, by the way, it's a pretty big crowd, probably the biggest crowd I've seen here at Dakota State since calling these games. And the women, they answered with a big game. We'll see how the men answer tonight. Let's take our final break here on the FNM pregame show, brought to you by FNM Co-op Oil and Madison. Again, for new tires and tire repair, see the experienced team, FNM in Madison. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with the start of the men's game between the Trojans and the Saints. 2 minutes. Jammin' Country 103.
The American farmer is the backbone of our country. Tough, resilient, and proud. As a family-owned South Dakota company, Mustang Seeds grew from humble beginnings to serve farmers across the Midwest. As another year ends, we thank the farmers who support us and keep our country going strong, just like we've done for the past 60 years. Contact your local Mustang DSM or dealer. Mustang Seeds, keeping America untamed.
Heartland Energy is your hometown power provider, delivering affordable and reliable energy and services to the city of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland offers a number of programs to help their customers grow and thrive and wants to be your trusted partner if you're looking to expand your business or if you're in need of low-interest financing. Call Heartland Energy today to explore your options at 605-256-6536. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is dedicated to delivering reliable energy and services to the city of Madison.
You've worked hard to get to this moment. Practicing, learning, preparing, living. And what matters now is what you do in this moment. On the court, mat, field, rink, or pool. And we're all here cheering you on while you make memories with your friends. You are persistent and we are here for you. No matter the time, place, or season. Your community, your future, our focus. That's Kibble Equipment.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and communities succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Go Trojans. Member FDIC.
And they're finishing starting lineups on the court. Presentation out on the court already. We're wearing black on black this evening with green letters, or green numbers, and yellow letters. Your Dakota State Trojans wearing white on white with blue letters and numbers. Let's get this one ready to go. I'm excited. 7:31 this evening. Let's take a brief pause for station identification. Gem Country 103.
Your pet is like a member of the family. Rely on Twin Lakes Animal Clinic for all your pet's healthcare needs. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic of Madison and Howard. This is Jammin' Country, KJAM, Madison.
And both teams are now on the court. Ronnie Ladding and Jackson Becker. Both lined up out there. Becker from Aberdeen. I missed him during the starting lineups, didn't I? Forward, 6'4" from Aberdeen, South Dakota, the junior, number 24, Jackson Becker, lined up with Ronnie Ladding for the tip. And ag ball is tipped off. That's tipped back to Eugene. Eugene on the right wing for the Saints. Eugene gets to the top of the arc, drives inside, passes it off now left. It's Sumption. Back to Eugene, top of the key, being guarded. He's got Moeller guarding him, handing it off to Becker. Becker, I believe that's Gilliard. Gilliard passing it left corner. And that one out of reach. And deep three as the shot clock ran off. Eugene missed it, but Saints able to keep it. And that one drops in for Becker from inside the paint. Saints on the board first, 2-0. Morales to bring it past half court. He's going to hand the ball off to Kelly. Kelly drives inside, throws it to Ladding, who smacks it down. Ladding with the answer. It's 2-2 in the first minute of play. Eugene at half court. He's got Morales on him. Passing it off now to Champman. Or Champion. Now pulling up for three. Stepping back, Gilliard misses. Rebounded, Kelly. Morales brings past half court. Hands it off to Kelly. Kelly to Muller. Muller back to Morales, top of the key, being guarded by Sumption. Screen set up by Ladding. Morales trying to get inside the paint. Throws it up to Ladding. Ladding trying to put a shot up. No, and that one pass a little outside of reach for Kelly as that one goes out of bounds. Last touch, a Saint going to be inbounded with 5 seconds left. Morales on the left elbow, passes it to Muller. Muller, deep three, pulls up, hits it from deep. 5-2 Trojans. That's a, wow. That's a deep three for Sam Muller. Passing it off now. It's now Sumption with it on the left side, being guarded by Kelly. As Ladding tried poking that one away. He did poke it away before it goes out of bounds. Was intended for Becker. So that's going to be inbounded by Eugene for the Saints. Eugene looking to inbound it deep. Does to Becker. Now back to Eugene. Thought about pulling up from the left corner. Passes it inside to Becker. Becker trying to drive inside the paint as Strand was guarding inside the post. Foul called against Strand. That's his first. Team first. Eugene to inbound it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounded quickly, pulling up for three as Gilliard hits it. Ties it back up, 5-5. No, that was only 2. I thought he was in the corner. It's 5-4. My apologies. Morales trying to get away from Sumption. He's going to trip. Foul called. Sumption called on his first. Strand to inbound it. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Strand inbounds it to Ladding. Ladding bounces it to Morales. Morales outside Muller. Muller, Kelly, and that one swatted away by Gilliard. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be inbounded by the Trojans with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Morales to inbound it right in front of the scorer's table. To Kelly. Bounce passes it to Muller. Now back to Kelly on the left wing. Kelly going to pull up. And that one, no good there. Rebounded by Champion. Champion passes it off to Eugene. Eugene is going to get it off to Champion at the top of the arc. Passes it right to Sumption. Sumption steps back. He's back at the top of the arc, drives inside the paint. Trying to pass it off to Eugene, being guarded by Strand. Eugene gets deep. Passes it off to Champion. Champion looking to drive inside. Under 10 seconds left, he falls. I think foul going to be called. Who are they going to call it on? They're going to call the foul against Deshaun Kelly. Eugene to inbound it for the Saints. Eugene inbounds it deep to Sumption. 20 seconds gets put back on the shot clock. Sumption to Eugene right in front of the scorer's table. Eugene splits the defenders, pulls up. No good there on the shot. It just rolled right off. Rebounded there by Strand, who jumped up for that rebound. Morales on the right wing. Inside the paint, passes that to Muller. Muller pulls up from three from the right corner. That one rolls off, no good there. Rebound by Sumption. It's still 5-4, Trojans lead by 1. Eugene on the left wing, right in front of the Trojan bench. Bounce passes to the Champion. Champion trying to squeeze through, puts up the shot. Nice defense there from Muller inside the post, but I think he's going to commit the foul. And they are going to get him on the foul, so Jackson Becker heads to the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones and make the world a better place. First one for Becker, falls short, hits the front of the rim. Chance for one more now for Becker from the Edward Jones free throw line. And that one, no good as well. Rebound by Muller. Muller gives it off to Morales. Morales past half court. Gets to the right side. He's on the left side, pulls up from three from the left wing, and that one hits from downtown. Morales trying to have another good weekend. He had a good weekend last weekend. He just got his first 3 tonight. Trojans lead 8-4. As Eugene steps back, passes it off now, and now open for 3. That answer from Gilliard from the left wing. He made Strand miss. Plus Strand, he made him overcommit, leaving him open for the 3. Kelly drives inside the paint, steps back from the free throw line. That one, no good there. Rebound by Ladding. Trying to get the putback, and he does. That one's good for 2 more for Ladding. It's now 10-7. Teams trading buckets here. About 5 minutes into action. Eugene at about the half-court mark. Eugene passes to the top of the key. Sumption. Sorry, that's Becker. Now back to Becker inside the paint, but they call a kick. Checking in now is Ethan Damram. He subs in for Ronnie Ladding. Also subbing in is Jasper Gibson for the Saints. Eugene looking to inbound it for the Saints. Can't take too much time off. Inbounds it to Sumption. Sumption on top of the key. Gets to the left arc. And that one poked away by Strand. Strand looking to pass it off. Does to Kelly. Kelly with the left-handed layup. And that one drops in. Kelly on the board for 2. 12-7. Eugene on the top of the arc. Passing it left and losing it. Almost backcourt violation. Was like inches away from getting to that half-court line was Ontario Champion. Passing off back to Champman in the left corner. Being guarded by Muller. 10 seconds left on shot clock. Bounce passes it. And now bouncing it inside. Right-handed layup is good for Gibson. It's 12-9. Morales getting past half court. Passes off to Muller. Muller left wing. Kelly now back inside Muller on the low post. Muller gets inside the paint. Wants to put up a shot. Instead, he's going to pass it to Damram. Damram spinning away. Passing it to Strand in the right elbow. And ooh! Made him jump. And now Morales, he's going to pull up from 3 from the left wing. Hits another! From downtown. It's 15-9 Trojans. I like how Strand pretty much paid or made Gilliard pay for the move he put on him earlier. That Gilliard put on Strand earlier, I should say, not to draw confusion. Another foul called against the Trojans. Looks like that was Morales called on that foul. Trojans lead 15-9. 13:45 still to go in the first half on the Farmers X scoreboard. Eugene to inbound it for the Saints. Inbounded to Champion, who's going to pull up. And that one drops in from the right side. It's 15-11. Morales gets back half court, or gets past half court. He's on the right wing. He's looking to pass it off. Does high to Damram, who's able to go over the top to snag that pass. He's inside the paint, puts it on the ground. He's trying to get the ball back. Does get the back, passes off to Muller. Muller drives the baseline. He's going to put up a shot, a little windmill-type pass. Gets fouled. Looked like Gibson's going to commit the foul. And that's going to send Sam Muller to the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Muller has 3 points. He's looking to add to that total. Hits his first from the Edward Jones free throw line. Chance for one more. Brandon Doss checks in for the Saints, taking out Eugene. As Muller misses his first. That one fell short. No good there. So Muller goes 1 for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line from that attempt. It's going to be inbounded to Doss, the junior guard from Cincinnati, Ohio. Doss passes it left, and now even further left in front of the Trojan bench to Champion. Champion passes it inside, and that one, charge should be called, and they are. Charge against Gibson as Morales fell down. Did he sell that? Probably a little bit, but definitely a good call there. Ben Hoverson is now subbing in for Gavin Strand. Sam Muller to inbound it to Morales. Trojans lead by 5, 16-11. 13 minutes to go on the Farmers X scoreboard in this first half. Passing it to the left corner, Kelly. Kelly to Damram. Damram trying to figure out where he wants to go with it. He's inside the paint, spins around, puts up the shot against the backboard. No good there. Kelly tried dunking that one on the rebound. No good. Bounces back into the Trojans' hand. Muller comes up with it. He's trying to squeeze through, puts that shot off. And no good there. Inbounded to Doss, who's getting it crosses in front of the scorer's table. Doss drives inside, passes it outside to Gilliard. Gilliard from deep on the left wing passes it back to Doss. Doss on the left corner passes it to Champion, and that one goes out of bounds. Champion trying to plead his case, saying it last touched a Trojan. It did not. It touched him last. It's going to be Trojan basketball. Muller to inbound it to Morales. Morales being guarded by Doss. Pass half court. High pass to Damram. Damram top of the key. Bounce passes to Kelly. Kelly puts up the shot. That no good. And the second chance opportunity for him is good. Nice little putback for him with the right hand. 18-11 is now the Trojans lead. Doss, that's Doss pass half court. Passes it off to Sumption on the right wing. Sumption trying to drive inside the paint. He's going to pass it off to Champion on the left arc, or left side of the arc. Right in front of the Trojan bench. Passes it top of the key to Gibson. Gibson trying to get some space. Poked away by Muller. Picked up by Kelly. Kelly passes it to Muller. Muller with a right-handed layup. Drops that one in. And timeout called on the court. Trojans lead 20-11. 11:57 to go here in the first half on the Farmers Act scoreboard. Let's take a timeout as well. We'll be back 30 seconds. Jammin' Country 103.
MDL in Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window. We are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Both teams making their way back out on the court after a big layup from Sam Muller, assisted by Deshaun Kelly. Muller and Morales tied for the game lead, 6 points. Kelly with 4. Him and Ladding both have 4. Jeremiah Gilliard has a team lead for the Saints, 5 points. Dawes brings pass half court. Trojans lead 20-11. Bounce pass inside, spinning away, trying to avoid Damrum. Shot way over for Becker. I think they're going to get him out. No, they're going to shooting foul called against Ethan Damrum. That's going to send Becker to the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Going to be shooting 2. That first one eventually rolls in. Chance for one more now for Becker from the Edward Jones free throw line. And the second one drops in as well. Morales to bring it past half court. He's bouncing it around. He gets to the top of the key, makes his way right, passes it off to Hoverson. Had the ball tipped away for a second. Hoverson able to pass off to Damrum. Damrum at the free throw line, trying to drive inside the paint. Spinning away, passes it to Hoverson. Hoverson pulls up for 3 from the left corner, hits it! 22-13. After the big bucket there from Hoverson. Doss right in front of the Trojan bench. Passing it off. It's now Isaiah Cabrera pulling up for 3. He's no good. Rebounded by Kelly. Kelly crosses half court, being guarded by Cabrera. He's at the top of the key, passing it left to Hoverson. Hoverson on the left side to Muller. Muller trying to drive inside the paint, puts up the right-handed jumper. No good there. Rebounded by Champion. Champion passes off to Doss. Doss cross half court on the left wing. Passes off to Cabrera. Cabrera passes to Gilliard. Gilliard trying to get away from the Trojans, and that one swatted away, smacked down by Kelly. 10 seconds left on the shot clock now, and driving inside is Dawes, who puts up the left-handed layup, and that one drops in. It's 22-15. Morales, pass half court. Screen set up by Damrum. Damrum gets the pass, spinning away, passes off to Hoverson. Hoverson to Muller. Muller to Morales. Morales inside of Hoverson. Damrum. Damrum trying to spin away. He loses it. Picked up by Hoverson. Gives it back. And now Hoverson, nice left or right-handed layup for him. He jumps to get that one in. It's 24-15 as the shot clock was winding down. Doss to get it past half court. Doss gets to the left side. Passes it off to Gilliard at the top of the key. Now back to Doss. Doss to Becker. Becker on the left wing, being guarded by Kelly. Kelly, Trojans are working in the zone, pulling up from the left elbow was Champion. Rebounded there by Muller. Muller, believe that's his 3rd rebound tonight. He's got a team, or he averages about 7 rebounds a game. As Damrum spins away, tried passing that one off. No good there, taken away by Cabrera. Cabrera passes it off, and That one for three. Doss, no good there. Rebounded by Becker. Becker trying to get away from the Trojans. That one smacked up, no good there. I think Damron got a hand on that one. Morales comes up with it, passes off to Kelly on the right corner. Now Morales pulls up for three. That one bounces off the front of the rim, rebounded by Cabrera. Cabrera trying to get up the court. Bounce passes it, and that one goes behind him, goes out of bounds. Trojan basketball. Champion couldn't get a hand on it. And it looks like Coach Garner wants another timeout. He's going to be granted one. Trojans with the 24-15 lead. 8:49 to go here on the first half on the Farm Jack scoreboard. They're taking a timeout. Let's take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Jam Country 103.
When the temperature bottoms out, filling with Cenex Premium Diesel can protect your bottom line. Cenex Winter Master comes with a more complete additive package for a more complete burn and has a cold weather operability of 30 below with a cold filter plug-in point of
typical winter weather for cars, trucks, tractors, and everything in between. Stop into your tire headquarters, F&M Co-op Oil in Madison.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans with the 24-15 lead here. 8:49 to go on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. As the Trojan student section really getting into it tonight. They were having a blast during the women's game. They're having more fun here this evening during the men's game. Men's team for the Trojans up 24-15 as they've been able to convert 6 points off the turnovers compared to 0 for presentation. Both teams shooting okay. Trojans over 50%, 10 of 18 from the field, 3 of 5 from three-point range as well, 60% there. Saints have only been able to hit one three-pointer. As a couple things have been the difference. Turnovers, points off turnovers, and three-pointers have already been a difference here this evening. Morales inbounds it for the Trojans. He's trying to get it past half court, being guarded by Doss. Morales right in front of the Saints bench. Passes it off to Hoverson in the low post. Hoverson trying to put up this shot with the right hand. No good there. That's rebounded. Believe that's Doss who rebounded that one. No, that is Gilliard. Passing it off to Doss now. Doss passes it off to Travis Nix, who checks in for the first time. Nix has averaging about 14 points per game for the team. That's a team lead for them. He checks in for the first time. Right now it's Becker trying to get away from Damron. That one's swatted away. Nice post defense there from Damron. That one goes out of bounds. He's going to stay Saint basketball, but deny the shot against Becker. Doss to inbound it for the Saints. Doss scanning, gets to Becker. Becker spins away, puts up the right-handed shot. That one, I believe, Hoverson got a hand on. Rebounded by Damron. Damron gets it to Morales. Morales past half court. And that one, almost taken away right in front of Kelly. Kelly on the right wing. Gets to the top of the key. He's going to drive inside now. Going to look to pass it off to Hoverson. Hoverson to Muller. Muller, left corner three. That one hits from downtown. It's 27-15. Muller hits his second three-pointer of the night. Sumption on the right wing. Drives inside the paint. Tries to put up a shot from inside that right elbow. And travel call. Can't do that. That's another turnover for the Saints. Ethan Damron is now checking out. Subbing in for him is Ronnie Ladding. And Gavin Strand subs in as well for Chris Morales. Sam Muller with a game lead, 9 points, 2 three-pointers made. And then he's got one other field goal as well. Kelly, top of the arc. Passes it off to Hoverson. He wants a three-pointer as well. He pulls up. That one rolls off. No good there. Poked out of bounds. Doss knocked that one out of bounds. It's going to be Trojan basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Muller to try inbounding it for the Trojans. Inbounded to Ladding. Ladding passes off to Kelly. Kelly back to Muller. Muller pass high to Ladding. Ladding back to Muller. Muller on the left wing. Drives inside. Pulls up from the baseline. That one drops in with the right hand. It's 29-15. Muller has double digits. Passing it off now. Pulling up for three. Hits that one. Is Gilliard. And I think they're going to call a shooting foul against Gavin Strand. So that's going to send Gilliard to the Edward Jones free throw line for a chance for one more. Edward Jones free throw line brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance of Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. And Gilliard with a chance to make this a 4-point play. That one rolls off, no good there, as Kelly and Muller laughing as they try fighting for that rebound. Strand gets it top of the key, or actually top, and now he's back to the top of the key, passes it left to Kelly. Kelly to Hoverson in the left corner, rolls it to Muller. Muller tries getting inside, step back jumper, little off target there. It's going to be rebounded by Nix. Nix drives up the court, passes it to left quarter, Sumption. Sumption drives the baseline, passes it, and now pulling up for three again is Gilliard. That one bounced off the front of the rim as Muller tries keeping that one in bounds, try to get the steal, and probably would have been better off just letting that roll out of bounds as he's going to be called out of bounds. He would have been better off just letting that one roll. Muller subs out. Checking in for him is Chris Morales. So Morales, Overson, Ladding, and Kelly, along with Strand, are on the court for the Trojans. Driving inside is Nick, trying to put up a shot against Ladding. That one drops in. I don't know how he was able to get that shot off right over the right hand of Ladding, but it's now a 9-point game. Trojans lead 29-20. A little over 6 minutes to go on the Farm Jack scoreboard. Morales, top of the key, passes it left to Strand. Now back to Morales. Morales right to Kelly. Now back to Morales. Morales to Strand. Strand pulls up from the left wing deep. That one hits from downtown. He's good for three. 32-20. That's kind of his that's his bright spot. That's one thing that he does really well. As Nix tries driving, misses a shot, gets his own rebound, misses a shot that time. Good post defense from Ladding. Allows or prevents the shot for Nix. But Ladding, that's kind of his specialty, is getting those from beyond the arc. As Kelly, he's open from the left corner. He wants a three. That one's going to roll off, no good. Rebounded by Ladding with the putback. No putback there for Ladding. That's going to stay Trojan basketball as that last touched a Saint. Stays with the Trojans. 32-20 is their lead with 5.5 to go on the Farm Jack scoreboard in this first half. Morales inbounds it to Hoverson. Hoverson on the left side. Passes it to Ladding. Now Ladding to Strand. Strand tries putting a move on Nix. And they're going to call a foul against Becker. No, that's Champion. So that's his first. Team third. Just noticed, Saints are in the bonus now. Are they? I think they're trying to figure that out. They might have that swapped. No, I don't know why they credited the wrong team with a foul. So Trojans have 6, Saints have 4. Morales to inbound it for the Trojans. Deep inbound pass to Hoverson. Hoverson passes it off to Strand. Strand to Ladding. Ladding in the low post, spins away. Trying putting up a shot, and he does. Jumps up there, and he gets two more. It's 34-20. Doss on the right side, drives inside the paint, loses that one, and he's somehow not called on a travel? Okay, all right then. Passing it off, it's now Nix pulling up for three from the right wing. That one, no good there. And what's the call on the court? Ooh. They're going to call the foul against Ladding. All right. If you say so. Ladding called on the foul. And with the Saints in the bonus now with 4:56 to go on the Farm Jack scoreboard, that's going to send Champion to the Edward Jones free throw line. I think it's going to be a 1-and-1. Hits his first. Chance for one more now from the Edward Jones free throw line. It's 34-21. Champion with 3 points now. That dude's hand is so big. He just grabbed the ball with one hand and was just holding it like no big deal. Like you would hold like anything with your one hand. That's how he was holding it. Dude's got monster hands as he sinks a second one from the Edward Jones free throw line. Morales past half court, passes it right to Strand now. Back to Morales. Now Strand pulls up from three from the right elbow. That one off target, no good there. Ladding tried getting the rebound, and they call Ladding again with the foul, offensive foul for him. That's number 2. Champion crouching down. Damrom now subs in for Ladding. And it should be another 1-and-1 attempt. Champion to shoot the 1-and-1. He made 2 his last time he went to the Edward Jones free throw line. Looking for 2 more here. 1-and-1. Sinks his first from the Edward Jones free throw line. Chance for 1 more. Looking for 1 more, and he just grabs that ball like he's just holding it like no big deal. Misses his second. Rebounded by Kelly. I just can't get over how big this dude's hands are. Rebounded by Kelly. Kelly to Morales. Morales looking to pass it off to Damrom. Damrom and the right elbow passes off to Morales. Now back, and now Moeller with the jump shot up. Off the backboard there. He's got 2 more, 36-23. Knicks pass it off to Champion. Champion he was looking originally for the 3 at top of the key, and a collision there. Champion fell. He tripped over Damrom and Champion both tripped over each other. So foul called against the Saints on that one. They're going to call a timeout on the court. 36-23 is the current score. Trojans with the lead. 4:15 to go on the Farms X scoreboard in this first half. Let's take another timeout as well. We'll be back 30 seconds. Jim Country, 1-3.
When you're hungry for a quick bite to eat or your favorite ice cream treat, the place to go is the Dairy Queen in Madison. Try one of the signature snack burgers, chicken strips, or the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite Blizzard. If you haven't tried the DQ app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the DQ app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Morales gets the inbound pass from Muller. Morales to bring a pass half court. Trojans lead 36-23. 4 minutes to go on the first half on the Farms X scoreboard. Morales passes it, and now Strand gets on the left wing. And it's right wing Kelly, now back to top of the key. Strand gets on the left wing again. Passes it across the arc to Kelly. Kelly drives inside. He's got 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Passes Damrom. Damrom with the left hand. No good there. That one bounces off the rim. Rebounded by the Saints. Nix brings a pass half court for the Saints. Nix drives inside the paint. Drops that one in with the right hand. It's 36-25. Saints trying to make a little bit of a comeback here to go on a little bit of run as Muller on the left corner thought about 3, pulls it down, and now Morales passes it high to Damrom. Damrom bounce pass to Muller. Muller puts up the shot, and through the crowd is able to shoot that one in. It's 38-25. Muller, believe, has 15 now. He does. Doss to Nix. Nix passes it right to Gilliard. Back to Nix on the right side. Top of the key is Gilliard. Gilliard's got 2 Trojans wrapped around him, passes it off, and now driving inside, finds a lane, puts a bucket in, is Gibson. Under 3 minutes to go on the Farms X scoreboard in this first half. Trojans lead 38-27, but that lead is starting to dwindle here late in this first half. Morales deep beyond the top of the key. Gets the pass back, passes it inside Damrom. Damrom drives inside the paint. Tries drawing the foul, and he does not get the foul drawn. It looks like travel is actually going to be called against him. So it's going to be inbounded by the Saints. Doss inbounds it to Champion. Champion brings him across half court. Trying to guide the offense, makes his way to the right side. Low pass to Champion. Ooh, falls down awkwardly. He's still down on the floor. Morales pass half court. Damrom passes it to Muller. Muller puts a shot up, and he's good for 2 more. And Champion still down on the floor. He's definitely in pain there. They're going to take a look at him. Trojans lead 40-27, 2:10 to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard in this first half. As they take a look at Champion on the court, let's take a 3-minute, Let's take a quick pause for station identification here on German Country 103.
Your pet is like a member of the family. Rely on Twin Lakes Animal Clinic for all your pet's healthcare needs. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic of Madison and Howard. This is Jammin' Country, KJAM, Madison.
Champman able to walk off. He's walking over to the Trojan or the St. bench now. That's a positive sign to see. But he came down awkwardly, and during that last Trojan possession, he just stayed down on the floor. He's now going to go sit on the bench. Trainer will look at him. It looks like his knee is the one that's being evaluated at the moment. Dawes brings a pass half court for the Trojans. He's at the top of the key. Makes his way to the left side right in front of the Trojan bench. Low pass inside and now trying to spin away from Muller. Now back to Dawes. Left wing three. That one no good, as that was going to be batted down. And Kelly comes up with it. He's going to hand it off to Morales. Pass half court. Looks like Taylor Edwards is checked in for the first time this afternoon or this evening. He's got the pass on the right side, passes it to the top of the key. Morales now back to Strand, left wing. Muller in the low post. He's going to try getting out to Strand. Strand open from the left wing for three. That one bounced off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Nix. A little over a minute to go on the Farmers X scoreboard. Nix tries to drive inside, puts a shot up, and he gets just enough height on that shot to drop it in. It's 40-29. Morales almost gets the ball poked away, gets it off to Muller. Muller to Kelly on the right side, right in front of the St. bench. And now back to Strand. Strand to Morales. Morales right to Kelly. Kelly passes it to Edwards in the low post. Now Morales thought about pulling up for three. Spins away. He's going to drive inside, puts up the jumper. That one drops in for two more. Morales has 8. Bring up the court now is Dawes. 43 seconds to go on the Farmers X scoreboard in this first half. Trojans lead 42-29. Dawes trying to drive inside, passes it to the left corner, driving the baseline now, putting up the shot with the right hand is good for Jasper Gibson. 42-31. About 1 second separates the shot and game clock. Morales brings a pass half court, taking his time, pass it off to Kelly, now back to Morales at the Trojan logo. Morales just holding on to it. 10 seconds now left on the Farmers X scoreboard in this first half. Morales gets to the left wing. He's going to pull up for three. That one hits! Seconds before the buzzer, and now Dawes trying to get a half-court shot in. And Morales with the big three-pointer. And the Trojans head into halftime. All the momentum on their side. They lead 45-31 at the half. Morales with 3 big three-pointers in that first half. We'll talk about that and then some on the Wilbur House halftime show coming up in 3 minutes. Jammin' Country 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and communities succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Go Trojans. Member FDIC.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL Madison
Welcome into your Wilbur Ellis halftime show, brought to you by Wilbur Ellis in Chester. Contact your local field experts today to help you grow smart, increase productivity, and reduce loss. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. We're now joined by Coach Mo, head coach of the women's basketball team, coming off of a big victory for you guys, 81-51. How'd it feel?
It felt good. You know, it's just fun to be at home. We've been talking. You and I have talked a lot on the air about, just staying focused on the process of us getting better, and I thought we got better today. I thought we played really hard physically. We didn't shoot the ball very well tonight, but I thought overall it was a great effort of our players, and I'm really, really proud of the way that they played tonight.
Yeah, some of those shots, it just seemed like unlucky. They just didn't want to fall in, but that just kind of comes with the territory. It looked like you were about to say?
We got great shots tonight. And that was one thing we talked about. We talk about great shots all the time, and great shots are inside-out threes, layups, and free throws. And we got great shot after great shot after great shot. We just couldn't make them. I don't know what it was. And but if we keep on finding those shots as the year goes on and we get into the playoff time, I feel really good about our chances going forward.
How the environment here? It was a great environment here tonight. How'd that help you guys?
Trojan Nation's awesome. They came out tonight. Egg Ball was a really fun event. I was a little bit worried about the barbecue sauce on the baseline, but it was really good. Having the students here, they just bring so much energy. The fans are great. They cheer, but the college kids are the ones that just bring that natural energy, and they make it feel like home court, and that's what college is kind of all about. It's that college experience of just going out, supporting each other, and those are some of the things that make DSU really special.
And talking about some of the players on the court tonight, Courtney Menning, what a game she had. 14 points for her, 7 steals as well. She had a huge game this evening.
Yeah, she set the tone right away for us defensively. She had, we turned them over 24 times in the first half, and Courtney was just a menace defensively, and she kind of set the tone for us. We turned them over 35 times, and that was just, it started with Courtney, as our point guard picked up the ball first. But I thought everyone played really, really well defensively, of just trying to speed presentation up and, making them play faster than they want.
And Elsie, she picked it up in the second half as well. It just seemed like that second half, you guys really picked it up.
And it was kind of a typical game for our team. No one really stood up from a scoring standpoint. We did it together. No one took too many shots. They played off each other. They played for each other, and it's just really fun to see when the opportunities come. They make the most of it, and they just trust each other. And when you do that, it's really fun to be a part of.
I think we've talked about the unselfish basketball a lot this season, and then as the season progresses, you're just seeing more and more of that, where it's, all right, well, I see you have the open shot. I'm going to get it out to you. They just spread it around really well.
Yeah, and tonight, Sydney Fick comes off the bench and she plays behind Elsie, and I thought Sydney Fick played great tonight. We talked last weekend how she couldn't get the ball to fall in the basket, but she rebounded well. She did all the little things, and then tonight shots are falling, and it's just really fun. There's no animosity from an Elsie when Sid plays well. Elsie's our biggest fan, and it's just so much fun to see the team rally around each other, because it's always going to be about us, the group, the team, not about the individuals. And if we can stay with that mentality, it gets me really excited going forward, getting closer to playoff time.
And you really see that, especially once you guys start emptying out the bench a little bit more. You just see everyone is in it, getting excited. Gunderson, she made her impact felt quickly as soon as she came in. You can really tell that the bench or everyone gets in on it, no matter who's on the floor.
And that's what's important. Every single player from the starting 5 to the bottom 5, whatever you want to say, we go through practice together every single day. Everyone is fighting and clawing and giving their very best to make this program the best that we can be. And so when their name is called, they just try to make the most of it. And I thought our bench played great tonight, all the way down to the bottom. And it's really fun to see everyone support each other, and that's what it's all about.
And you guys have a deep bench as well. You guys are able to just rotate 4 or 5 players at a time and not miss a beat either. That's been big throughout, especially as we move through this season.
And that's kind of our main focus is we want to play 10 to 12 kids and just keep the intensity high. And the fun thing about this team is that there really isn't a drop-off when we go into the bench. We've been saying all year long that we have 9 or 10 kids that could start for any team in the conference. And it's just really fun to see them trust in the program, trust in each other, like someone like Elsie could maybe play 30 or 35 minutes, but for us, she's playing 20 or 25, and she's making the most of those minutes.
She's playing more fresh, too. That's keeping them fresh.
Absolutely, and that's our whole focus. We want to play fast, wear teams down, and the only way to wear them down is for us to play deep, play a lot of kids, and they're all trusting in that, and it's just really fun.
So tomorrow, big game here. Mayville State getting that 77-67 victory against Bellevue. Now you guys are both tied for first place. Tomorrow you guys play each other. How big is that game tomorrow?
I mean, it's always big when we play Mayville. You know, that's where I came from. That's where Coach Lear came from. There's always emotion to that game. But the fact that, you know, we're tied for first in the conference, we went to overtime there. They're coming to our place now. It's going to be just a fun game. You're going to see two teams leave it on the floor, compete, and I'm just really excited to see how we come out tomorrow and you know, defend our home floor.
Yeah, it was a game where, like, it was the only game so far this calendar year you guys have not been able to get 70 points. That should be a battle tomorrow, I think.
You know, if you're around, come out and watch. It's going to be a really fun game to be a part of, and I hope Trojan Nation comes out and is rowdy as ever. But it's going to be a really, really fun contest of two teams just competing their butts off.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. God bless.
Have a good one. That's Coach Mo here on our Wilbur Ellis halftime show, talking women's basketball and what a big win it was for the women to get that 81-51 victory. But let's get back to the men here. The men here, the Dakota State Trojans men team lead 45-31 at the half, and some big baskets coming in, especially from Chris Morales, going 3 for 4 from beyond the arc tonight. He's got 11 points. Sam Muller also coming in strong. He's 7 of 10 from the field, 17 total points this evening. He's got 4 rebounds as well. Deshaun Kelly, 4 points, 6 rebounds. Every Trojan seemingly is making their impact. Their presence is being felt on the court. In the second half, got to try to limit guys like Jeremiah Gilliard, who is getting open. He's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc, 3 for 5 total from the field. So if you can limit guys like him, Travis Nix came in late in that second half. He's got 6 points already, so he's going to be a difficult player for the Trojans to stop. But Trojans lead by 14 at halftime against a team that the Trojans barely beat the last time they played. They've won. Dakota State did by 2 at presentation. This time having a little bit more success here at the halfway mark. We'll see how the rest of this second half unfolds. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back. Talk a little bit more Trojans. We'll also take a look at some other games going on around the North Star Conference and men's basketball on the way in 60 seconds. Gem Country 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
When you're hungry for a quick bite to eat or your favorite ice cream treat, the place to go is the Dairy Queen in Madison. Try one of the signature snack burgers, chicken strips, or the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite blizzard. If you haven't tried the DQ app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the DQ app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison.
And welcome back to your Wilbur Ellis halftime show. Let's take a look at some other scores going around the North Star Conference right now. Bellevue and Mayville State in a tight battle heading into the halftime. Bellevue up 32-31 with under a minute to go in the first half. Dickinson State trails at Viterbo right now, 32-27 with a little over a minute left in the first half. And then at the start of the second half, Valley City State with a 23-19 lead over Waldorf. Those are your scores in North Star Conference play. And of course here from the DSU Fieldhouse, what you're hearing tonight from the Madison Discount League broadcast booth this evening. Trojans, the Dakota State Trojans up 45-31 here at the halfway mark over presentation. Second half, you just got to get out to a fast start. I think that's been kind of the MO, is get out to quick starts for the Trojans when they're able to do that. Start separating yourselves. You lead by 14 here at halftime. can you continue to build on that lead? And I think that's going to be very important. Just continue to build on that lead. Don't allow presentation to bring themselves back in this, because the Trojans, they've caught themselves a couple different times, or oftentimes this season, playing in these games where it comes down to the final minute. Can you get a game where you're closing it out early? Maybe you're playing a little bit more bench players in that final couple minutes where you're not having to stress about that final minute or so. If you can get to a point like that tonight against presentation, you should be set up well for success. But it starts by starting off fast in the second half. This has been your halftime show, brought to you by Wilbur Ellis, specializing in dry and liquid fertilizers, DeKalb and Astro seeds, and custom application fertilizers. Contact them today, 489-2171, Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. 45-31 at the halfway mark. Both teams getting ready to start the second half here at the DSU Fieldhouse. We're going to take our final break, come back in 1 minute with the start of the second half on the way next year. KJM. Jammin' Country, FM 103.1. If you tune in to our AM station, Dakota's Best, AM 1390, you can hear Madison girls basketball at West Central. Matt Gross is on the call from West Central tonight. The Madison girls trailing 48-22 late in the third quarter. If you want to catch the rest of that game, see if maybe the Bulldogs make a miraculous comeback. I mean, you never know. Seen crazier, right? Bulldogs game for the girls on Dakota's Best AM 1390, but we get the second half started off here on FM 103.1 between the Dakota State Trojans men's team and presentation. We're off. Trojans lead 45-31. Kelly from the top of the arc. He's thinking about shooting it, passes it inside to Ladding. Ladding spins away, puts up a shot off the backboard, and that one no good there. That's going to be rebounded by Champion. That's going to be passed off now to Eugene. Eugene didn't play a lot late in that first half. They pass it off. The Saints do to Sumption. Sumption to Gilliard. Back to Sumption in the left corner. 10 seconds left on the shot clock as Sumption loses that one out of bounds. Stays St. Ball, though, as apparently Strand poked that one out of bounds, but still only 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Eugene to inbound it for the Saints. Eugene inbounds it quickly and passes it off to Becker. Becker tries to post up, and he does drop that in from the paint with his left hand. 45-33. First points here in this first half. Saints got the first points of the game as well. Get the first points in the second half. Strand passes it off to Ladding. Ladding hands it off to Strand. Takes a step back at the top of the key. He's going to take the deep three. That one hits from downtown. What a deep three there for Gavin Strand, extending the Trojans' lead now 48-33. That's a big three-pointer there from Gavin Strand. That's kind of his specialty. That's his second three-pointer made, I think, in this game. Sumption, top of the key, being guarded by Kelly. Passes it off now to Gilliard. Gilliard passes it to Becker, who gets another jumper up. Not really a jumper, a floater more than anything. It's now 48-35 Trojans. Morales to Strand. Strand to Ladding. Back to Strand. Now deep three for him. That one a little short. No good there. Rebounded by the Saints. Gilliard passing it off to Eugene. Eugene at the half-court mark. Being guarded by Strand. Eugene trying to drive inside. Passes it off now at half-court to Gilliard. Back to Eugene. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Eugene trying to get inside the paint. Drives the baseline. Spins around, does a circle before shooting that one off. No good there. Rebounded by Strand with the right hand. Passing off to Morales. Morales high to Kelly. Kelly slams it down. Alley-oop. Sorry if I just burst out your eardrums there. That was a big shot as Sumption loses that one off his left foot. That was a big, nice, first of all, heck of a dunk by Kelly. But what an assist by Morales, and they're going to call a timeout on the court. Trojans lead 50-35, 17:39 to go in the second half on the Farmers X scoreboard. They're taking a timeout. Let's take one as well while we soak in that huge alley-oop. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Jam Country 103. Get this crowd back in it. You heard Coach Mo talking about the electricity that the college students were bringing here this evening for Ag Ball, and you want to get them back into this game. You want to re-energize that crowd. You put on a show. You put on a big, huge alley-oop, slam dunk like Chris Morales and Sean Kelly just connected on moments ago. Trojans lead by 15. And after the ball rolled off Assumption's foot on its way out of bounds, Trojans will get possession back. Muller to inbound it to Morales. Starting five still or remains on the court for the Trojans after the timeout. Trojans lead by 15. Morales brings it past half court. Morales on the right wing. Looking, scanning, spins around, gets inside the paint, drives, bounce passes it to Ladding. Ladding, ooh, shot off, tried getting a dunk. He was fouled on the way up though. So that's going to send Ladding to the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Ladding with a chance for two. And that one hits the backboard but doesn't roll in, misses his first. Ladding has 6 points this evening. He's looking to add to that. Chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line. And that one bounces off, no good there, but Muller gets a rebound, passes it off to Kelly on the right corner. Now back to Morales at the half court. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Morales gets to the left wing, steps back, hands it off to Ladding. Ladding looking to drive, passes it off to Kelly. Kelly, top of the key. Passes it off to Strand. Strand makes a move. He's going to pull up from three. That one, no good there, but Kelly gets it as time expires. Passes it back to Morales. Morales, that one bounces off. No good there. Morales gets his own rebound. Passes it down to Ladding. Ladding spins away, puts up the shot off the backboard. No good there. That one rebounded by Champman. So Champman able to bring it down with the one hand. Just gloved that one. Passes off to Eugene for three. Shoots it from the left corner. No good. Rebounded by Ladding. So both teams coming up empty on their last possessions. Morales on the left wing, hands it off to Kelly. Kelly, top of the key. Passes it off to Strand. Strand on the right wing, passes it off to Morales. Morales on the left side. He's going to drive, puts up the shot. Nice little floater there, but that one doesn't fall in. Ladding trying to get the rebound, and he's going to be called on the offensive foul. That's going to be his third, so it's kind of putting him in foul trouble with 16 minutes, 18 seconds left on the Farmers X scoreboard. Ethan Damrum is now subbing in for Ladding. I don't know about that one. And the student section letting the officials know that they don't agree with it either. But regardless, Jordan still lead by 15. Cabrera gets off the inbound pass. He passes it off to Nix. Nix to Champlin. On the left side, it's now, Gibson. Gibson off to Nix. Nix steps back, passes it out to Champlin. Champlin in the left corner, back to Nix. Under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Nix trying to find some open room, passes it off to Gibson. Gibson trying to, and that one poked out by Strand, and at the buzzer, no good there from Nix. Rebounded by Damrum. Damrum passing it off to Morales. Morales on the left wing, back to Damrum. Damrum throws it inside, and they get him on the travel. So travel called. I think that was against Damrum. So turnover there. Trojans are fine. Just a couple key mistakes, but the momentum is still swinging in their direction right now as Cabrera passes it off to Nix. Nix at the top of the key. Pass it off to Cabrera. Cabrera drives inside, puts up a shot. No, he's going to pass it off to Gibson, who tries getting a shot off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Cabrera. Cabrera off to Nix, driving inside, puts up a floater. That one sinks in. He's good for 2 more. Nix has 8, I believe, now. No, he's only at 6. All right. I thought he had 8. Nope, they do give him 8. They do mark that one down. It's 50-37. 15 minutes to go on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Damron is going to spin around, hand it off to Strand. Strand with the little step back there, trying to drive inside. No good on that one. Rebounded by Gibson. Gives off to Nix. Nix to Champion. Champion on the right wing. Low pass. That one's going to be snagged away by Damron. Damron's going to hand it off to Morales. Morales brings a pass half court for the Trojans. Passes it left to Strand. Now back to Morales. Morales pulls up for 3 from the left wing. That one hits from downtown. Morales with his 4th three-pointer tonight. Trojans lead 53-37. Nix at the top of the key. Gets to the left wing, being guarded. It's now passed off to Becker. Becker back to Nix. Pats his head, signaling for the offense to do something. Nix drives inside, trying to put up the shot with the left hand, and that one good for 2 more. 53-39. Nix's impact here didn't start. Took him a while before he finally came into the game, but he's got 10 points now as Trojans still lead 53-39. And that pass to Moeller looked to be not a pretty pass as Moeller tried getting that shot off. No good. Rebounded by the Saints. Nix inside. Passes it off to Cabrera. Cabrera being guarded by Kelly. Cabrera hands it off now to Gibson. Cabrera with right-handed layup. No good there. It's going to stay Saints ball, though. Damron got a hand on it before it went out of bounds. Looks like Josh Holloway is subbing in for the first time this evening. He's subbing in for Deshaun Kelly. Brandon Doss also subs in for the Saints. Doss looking to inbound it. Does deep to Nix, being guarded by Strand. Nix trying to drive inside, finds the lane, drops it in with the left hand. It's 53-41. 12-point lead for the Trojans. They've led by as much as 15. Still a fairly comfortable lead, but Nix, 12 points here in this one. Passing off to Strand on the right wing, being guarded by Nix. Now back to Morales, now back to Strand. Strand pulls up from 3 from that right wing. That one bounces off, no good there. That's going to be popped up and rebounded by Gibson. Strand, you know, that's kind of the kind of what you get when, you know, you're a three-point shooter. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. And they're going to call foul. Foul called against Ethan Damron there. That's his second. Saints to inbound it. It's Brandon Doss looking to inbound it for the Saints. Doss inbounds it deep. Now Doss gets it back on the left wing. Inside the low post to Gibson. Now back to Cabrera. Cabrera puts the ball back behind him. Trying to take a step back. Gives it off to Gibson. Gibson trying to spin around. Put up a shot. Trying to post up. Blocked away by Damron. Morales gets the ball back. Pass half court. He's on the right wing. Passes it off to Damron. Damron trying to get inside the paint. And he's going to lose it. Who's going to come up with it? Gets kicked around. Nix comes away with it. As Morales is trying to guard him in transition. Nix gets 2 more. He's at 14 points. It's a 10-point game, 53-43. Trojans got to start getting back on the gas here. 12 minutes to go on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Damron passes it to Moeller. Moeller trying to put a windmill shot up. No good there, but foul called. So that's going to send Moeller to the Edward Jones free throw line. He's got a game lead, 17 points. Haven't scored yet here. Moeller hasn't in this second half, though. All those 17 points coming in the first half. So he's looking for his first second half points here from the Edward Jones free throw line. Chance for 2. Misses his first off the front of the rim. That's the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Moeller still looking for his first point here in this second half from the Edward Jones free throw line. Shots up and good. He's at 18 now. Trojans lead is 54-43. Cabrera passes off to Nix. Nix crosses in front of the scorer's table. He's on the right wing, trying to get inside the paint, trying to put up a shot, nice little floater, and that one also, Nix is becoming unguardable here in the second half, and Coach Garner wants a timeout. Nix with 16 points here in this game. That's 10 points here in this half already. Trojans with the 54-45 lead. Their lead is starting to slowly evaporate. They want a timeout. Let's take one as well. 12 minutes left in this one on the Farmers X scoreboard. We'll be back in 30. Jam Country 103. With the 54-45 lead. Travis Nix trying to lead the Saints back all by himself. He's got 10 points here in this second half, as the Saints have outscored the Trojans 14-9 here so far in this half. It's the lead the Trojans had. They've led by as much as 15. And they now lead by 9, but it just it's back within a 10-point game. Trojans got to start stepping it up here, and Morales gets it off the inbound pass. Gets past half court, passes it off to Strand. Strand showed a deep shot 3. Does it again. Back to Strand, back to Morales. Now back to Strand on the left wing. High pass to Ladding. Ladding back to Morales, top of the key. He's going to pull up from 3. That one, no good there. Rebound by Ladding. Ladding with the putback. He's no good, but foul called. Foul call that's going to send Ronnie Ladding to the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance Madison. And that is Gibson's 5th foul. So he's fouled out. What gave it away for me was the na-na-na-nas, hey, goodbyes from the student section. Ladding looking for his first free throw tonight. Gets it there from the Edward Jones free throw line. He's at 7 points this evening. He's now looking for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line. And that one rolls in as well. 56-45 is now the Trojans' lead. Under 12 minutes to go on the Farmers X scoreboard. Doss bringing it past half court for the Saints. Being guarded by Holloway. Doss passes it off now to Gilliard. Gilliard trying to get around the arc. Drives inside the paint, trying to find a lane. He's going to lose it as Kelly tries to keep that one in bounds. And he's going to step out of bounds before keeping it in. So that's going to be St. ball. 8 seconds left on the shot clock, though. So Doss to inbound it for the Saints. Inbounded quickly and spinning away, putting up the shot. No good there. Was Becker, rebounded by Morales. Morales inside to Muller and had that one stripped away from Ladding. Driving inside is Doss, trying to find a lane, puts up a shot. That one no good, or is good, going to roll in. It's 56-47 now. 11 minutes to go. Morales to bring it past half court. Back to Muller on the left wing, now back to Morales at the half court logo. Pass it left to Holloway. Now top of the key, Kelly. Inside to Muller. Now low pass to Ladding. Ladding puts up the shot off the backboard. He's good for 2 more. 58-47. Ladding at double-digit points tonight. He's at 10. He's also got 5 rebounds. Cabrera at top of the key makes his way to the left side. Being guarded by Muller. Passes it right to Gilliard. Gilliard drives inside and tried going up for the shot. Foul called, though. Kelly got a hand on there. They are going to... Now they're trying to figure out, was it a shooting foul or was a foul committed before? So they are going to call a shooting foul against Gilliard, or for Gilliard, against Deshaun Kelly. That's Kelly's second, team third. Gilliard 0 for 1 from the charity stripes this evening. He's got 2 attempts now from that Edward Jones free throw line. Hits his first. He's at 9 points tonight. That brings the Saints back within 10. Gilliard looking for this next free throw from the Edward Jones free throw line to make this a single-point game, and it does. It's now back to 9. 58-49. Morales to bring it past half court for the Trojans. Passing it left to Kelly. Back to Morales. Morales right to Holloway. Now back to Morales. Morales left to Kelly. Kelly looked like he was going to pull up from 3. Instead, now Kelly gets it back. High pass to Muller. Inside to Ladding. Ladding, I think he drew the foul. Is that who they called the foul on? So they're going to call the foul against, foul called against Gilliard. That's his first. Going to be inbounded by Morales. Shot clock at 20 seconds. Gets it inbounded quickly to Muller. Muller drives the lane and puts up the right-handed hook. 60-49 is the Trojans' lead. Cabrera on the left wing passes it back. And now deep for Gilliard. That one off target, or actually just missed it there. Bounced off the rim. No good. Rebound by Holloway. Got a little greedy there, trying to regain momentum for the Saints. Holloway gets it off the pass from Morales. Now they're passing it around the arc. Holloway on the left wing passes it to Muller. Muller with the jumper. That one no good there, fell short. Nix trying to bring it past half court. Looked like he almost lost it. He's going to drive, puts up the shot with the left hand. That one no good. And that's going to be bounced up. I think they call foul Trojans, though. Who they call the foul on? And they call the foul on Ladding. That's his 4th. That's Ronnie Ladding's 4th. Are they taking a timeout on the court? I think it looks like the Saints are showing timeout. And what's going on? Oh, they're taking a timeout on the court. Trojans don't realize it yet, but they're going to take a full timeout on the court. Trojans lead 60-49, 9:29 to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard in this second half. Let's take a 30-second timeout as well. We'll be back at Jam Country 103. Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans with the 11-point lead. They lead 60-49. Saints have been trying to claw their way back into this one, but Trojans, they're keeping their distance. The closest the Saints have come here in the second half has been within 9. Trojans led by as much as 15. They currently lead by 11. Sam Muller with a game lead, 20 points so far, 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. 8 for 13 from the field. He's also added 5 rebounds. Chris Morales, 14 points. 4 of his field goals made have come from three-point range. He's 4 for 7 from that point on the court. And then Ronnie Ladding also has 10 points. It's going to be inbounded. Nix gets off the inbound for the Saints. Makes his way to the top of the key. There's a full shot clock for the Saints. Nix steps back, trying to drive inside the paint. Puts up no. He's going to pass it off to Sumption. Sumption to Doss. Doss drives inside the right wing. Travel called for Doss. Too many steps for him. That's going to be Trojan basketball. Holloway to inbound this. To Morales. Morales is going to bring across a half-court logo. Passes it left to Holloway on the left wing. Now Muller. Muller back to Morales. Now right corner Kelly. Back to Morales, now left wing Holloway. Holloway at Morales. Morales back to Holloway. Holloway driving inside from that left wing. Steps back for the jumper. That one that pops up, no good there. And that, I don't know. It looked like that went off the hands of Gilliard before it went out of bounds, but they're going to say a last touch Muller. So that's St. Paul inbounded to Doss. Doss gets to that left side. Doss making his way right, passes it top of the key. Now Sumption. Sumption steps back and blocked away by Damrum, and that ball's on the floor, picked up by Damrum, passes off to Muller. Muller in transition, puts up the right-handed hook, drops that one in. He's got 2 more, 62-49. Trojans lead. Doss on the left side. Pass to the top of the key. Now passing it or handing off right to Nix. Nix drives from inside that right elbow, and he's going to lose that one. And they're going to say Saints. And last touched Holloway before going out of bounds. So Doss to inbound it for the Saints. Doss gets it back off, inbounding it, steps back for the jumper on the left side, drops that one in. Nice mid-range jumper for him, 62-51. 8 minutes to go on the Farmers Jack scoreboard. Morales to bring it past half court. Kelly back to Morales, high to Damrum. Damrum drops into left-handed hook, and that one, foul called. That's going to be a 3-point play for Damrum. Becker wanted a charge called against Damrum. Instead, they call the foul in Damrum's favor, sending Damrum to the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Damrum shooting one more to make this a 3-point play. That one bounces off. That one's anybody's, and that's going to be rebounded by Doss. Doss passes it off to Becker. Becker thought about shooting. He looked in. Instead, he's going to drive. And that one, foul, or travel rather. That's going to be a travel. Inbounded to Morales. Morales brings it past half court. Trojans lead 64-51 with 7:30 left on the Farmers Jack scoreboard. Damrum trying to get away. Passes it to Muller. Muller right off the backboard with his right hand, drops that one in, 66-51. And bad pass there. Oh, Deshaun Kelly, he didn't realize the pass was right in front of him. Could have gotten away with a steal. Sumption pulls up from 3 in the right corner, rebounded by Becker. Becker hands it off to Sumption. Sumption trying to put up a shot. That's going to be blocked down by Damrum. Yeah, Kelly wasn't expecting the Saints to pretty much pass it right to him. Noticed that at the last second wasn't able to get the steal. Not really his fault. It's just, you know, you're in transition. And that one goes out of bounds. Was intended for Gilliard. Touched Gilliard on his way out of bounds. That's going to be Trojan basketball. There's another Trojan or turnover that benefits the Trojans. Inbounded to Morales. 66-51. Pass it off to Holloway. Holloway makes a side to way to the right side of the arc. Passes it inside of that left elbow. Muller puts up a shot. Right-handed hook. He's good for 2 more. 68-51. Muller at 26 points tonight, and Nix trying to drive inside. Timeout going to be called on the court. Trojans, they're finding their rhythm here in the final 10 minutes of action. They lead 68-51. With 6:46 left on the Farmers Jack scoreboard in this one, they're taking a timeout. Let's take one as well. We'll be back 30 seconds. Jam Country 103. And welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. The student section riding the roller coaster down there. It was been a little bit of a roller coaster here for the Trojans in the second half. It looked like Saints could start making comebacks, but every time the Saints would start getting within single digits, Trojans would start to answer, and they've really answered here the last couple minutes. They lead 68-51. Remember, Saints brought it back within 9. Timeout called, and now the Trojans, they're starting to roll a little bit, up 17. 6:46 to go here. It's their biggest lead of the night, I believe. Could be wrong on that. I believe that's the biggest lead of the night for the Trojans, 17 right now. Saints get it off to Doss. Doss back to Gilliard. Gilliard to Nix on the left wing. They've found ways to limit Gilliard here late in the second half. He had 10 points at one point in his half. He's still at 16 total as Gilliard finds the jumper. He's on the board for two more, 68-53. Moeller gets it back to Morales. Morales brings a pass, going to try to bring in a pass half court. He's being guarded by Doss. Doss with the tight coverage. Gets to the right side, Morales. And I think they're going to call the foul. They do. Against Doss. That's his first. Team 6. So Holloway to inbound it for the Trojans. Holloway. High inbound pass to Damram. Now low to Morales. Puts up the shot. That jumps in. He's on the board for two more and a chance to make this a three-point play. Nice assist there from Damram. That's going to be another foul for Doss. That puts the Trojans in the bonus as well with 7 fouls against the Saints. Doss will sub out. Subbing in for him is DJ Bonds. Morales again with a chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line now. Just got really quiet. That one sinks in. He's good for the three-point play there. Sumption on the left wing, trying to pull up for three, trying to add or get the momentum back to the Saints. No good there. That's going to be rebound. Oh, picked up. Kelly picks it off the floor, passes it off to Holloway. Holloway, high to, ooh, tried to go for another alley-oop. Off target there. Would have been sick. As Bonds trying to drive inside the paint. Gets his first point tonight with the right-handed layup. Coach Garner wants a timeout on the court. Trojans lead 71-55. And 5:46 to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard in this second half. They're taking timeout. Let's take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Jam Country 103. To the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans trying to continue to add on to the lead, 71-55 here. 5:46 to go on the Farmers X scoreboard. They're in the bonus. Morales to inbound it. Does get it to Brett Limke, who subs in for the first time this evening. Morales trying to get it past half court. Bounce passes it to Limke. Limke pass half court. Passes it back to Morales. Morales passes it left to Kelly. Kelly left. Or passes it right, rather, to Morales. Morales high to Damram. Damram spinning away, passes it to Limke. Limke trying to find Muller. Muller puts up the shot with the right hand. That one, ooh, off target there. 71-55 remains the score after missing that one. Nix hands it off to Sumption. Sumption tries driving the baseline. I think they stepped out of bounds, and he did. That was either Sumption or Nix. It doesn't matter. Results in a turnover for the Trojans regardless. So Brett Limke to inbound this to... Oh, no, they're just switching. Nope, it's still going to be Limke inbounding this for the Trojans. He does to Morales. Almost a half-court press for the Saints. Damram trying to pass it back to Limke. Limke on the left wing. Bounce passes it backwards to Kelly right in front of the Trojan bench. Back to Limke. Limke high to Damram. Damram brings in with one hand. And now Kelly trying to pass it off to Muller. Muller thought about pulling up from three. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Puts up the shot. No good there. Rebounded by Damram. Damram, ooh. Limke unable to secure the pass intended for him from Damram. Shot clock was winding down anyways. It's going to be inbounded to Saints. Gilliard gets it back off the inbound pass. Passing it left. Now to Bonds. Bonds to Nix on the left wing. As Nix just going to take a step back to the left corner. No good there. From three-point range, rebounded by Kelly. Passes it back to Morales. And Trojans probably starting to feel a little bit more comfortable right now. They lead 71-55, still 4:20 to go on the Farmers X scoreboard. As nice, ooh, almost had the assist from Damram to Limke. And that's going to be 2 for the Trojans. What? I'm confused on what happened, to be honest. 73-55 is the score now. I guess Limke did make that bucket. Eugene on the left side, on the left wing, rather. Makes his way to the left corner. Now pulling up for three is Gilliard, who hits it from three-point range. Under 4 minutes to go. Trojans lead is 73-58. Limke gets it inbound, off the inbound pass, bounces back to Morales. Morales trying to avoid the Saints. Kelly passes it off to Limke, now inside of Morales. Morales pulls up, and no, that's going to be nice assist there to Muller, who jumps up for that layup. 75-58. Trojans defense has been pretty strong for most of this one. They've had spurts where they've given up points as Sumption makes his way to the left wing. Specifically 10 points early on that first half, or that second half, to Nix. Nix has been calmed down a little bit. He's not in the game right now as Bonds gets a shot blocked by Damrum, and second time around he draws a foul. So that's going to send Bonds to the Edward Jones free throw line. Team fifth, Damrum third. So Bonds to the Edward Jones free throw line to shoot two. 75-58 is the score at the moment. And it's going to be 75-59 after Bonds makes his first free throw attempt from the Edward Jones free throw line. Chance for one more now. And hits a second. 75-61. No, 75-60 rather. Pass it off to Muller. Muller to Kelly. Kelly drives inside the paint. No, he doesn't. He's going to get back outside beyond the arc. Now high to Damrum. Damrum trying to spin away. He's trying to get inside the post, rather. Passes it off to Kelly. And ooh, high pass. Muller unable to bring that one. That's going to go right into the Trojan bench as Damrum is going to sub out. Subbing in for him is going to be Ronnie Ladding. 2:55 to go. Trojans lead by 15 on the Farmers Jack scoreboard. Going to be inbounded. Eugene to bring it past half court to Sumption. Sumption hands it off to Bonds. Bonds being guarded by Limke. And ooh, Sumption's going to fall. Muller guarding. And ball's going to go out of bounds as Sumption falls down and touches the ball last. It's going to be inbounded by the Trojans. Limke pats it back to Morales. A little over 2.5 to go on the Farmers Jack scoreboard in this one. Trojans lead by 15. Kelly on the left wing, and cheap foul called against Gilliard. So I was going to send Kelly to the Edward Jones free throw line. It's team 8th. And I don't know what they're saying. We want Colin. Who's Colin? I don't know what as he misses his first one and a 1-and-1. Kelly does from the Edward Jones free throw line. So Bonds gets the rebound. He's bringing it up the court, gets it to the right corner, trying to drive the baseline, passes it right to Eugene. Eugene right in front of the Saints bench. Passes it off to Gilliard. Gilliard passes it off now for Maximo Gamera. For Guillermo. That's a missed three-pointer there from Isaiah Street. Oh, they want. Okay, I get it now. Looks like Noah DePauver is about to check in for the Trojans as Ladding puts up a right-handed shot, and Kelly gets the rebound, slams it down for the answer. And the student section just went berserk on that one. Foul called afterwards? Kelly's bucket still counts. It looks like they're going to send DJ Bonds to the Edward Jones free throw line. Oh, technical? So Kelly gets the technical as well. So Bonds from the Edward Jones free throw line hits his technical free throw. So Kelly gets to dunk and the technical foul. As checking in, Nolan DePauver checks in for the first time. I think that's the first time I've called his name this season. As Eugene trying to bring it across half court. Trojans lead with a little over 90 seconds left. 77-61. Bonds. And DePover gets the rebound. DePover gets the rebound, and the entire student section, along with the rest of the bench, loves that. And DePover is going to go to the Edward Jones free throw line as well. DePover to the Edward Jones free throw line. Also checking in now, Jace Kelly, sophomore guard, and Ethan Slothog, also sophomore guard. DePover with a 1-and-1 attempt from the Edward Jones free throw line for the Trojans. That one rolls in. Trojans here love it. Coach Gary Garner loves it too. He's hype on the sideline. DePover from the Edward Jones free throw line misses his second. Still got 1 point though. Got 1 point and 1 rebound. 1:20 to go on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Trojans lead 78-61 pretty comfortably here in the final little over 60 seconds. Pulling up for three and hitting it that time is Ty Oldham. Lemke inbounds it now to Jace Kelly. Back to Lemke. Ronnie Ladding remains out on the court, but the rest of the the other four for the Trojans are deep bench players. Ronnie Ladding has on the low post. He's trying to get inside the paint. He wants to put up a shot, and what are they calling here? I think they called foul again. That's going to send Ronnie Ladding now to the Edward Jones free throw line. That's going to be a foul called against Maximo Guillermo. Ladding from the Edward Jones free throw line. Sinks his first, nothing but net there. Ladding at 11 points. And Ladding hits his second free throw from the Edward Jones free throw line. So he started slow tonight from the Edward Jones free throw line, but he's starting to pick it up here. Or he did pick it up here in the second half. 45 seconds left on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Trojans with the 80-64 lead. As Eugene passes it, and now inside with it is Guillermo. Guillermo trying to post up against Ladding. No good there as DePover comes up with the rebound. Passing it off now to Kelly. Kelly left to DePover. DePover trying to drive inside. He's inside the paint. Going to pass it off to Slothog. Slothog on the right wing. 2 seconds separate the shot and game clock. DePover, he's going to pull it from three from the right corner. And the entire Trojan bench and fans were about to go berserk as Bonds steps out of bounds. Everyone was hoping that DePover was going to make that three-pointer from the right corner. Misses it. Oh, they called foul? Okay. I didn't realize they called a foul. Inbounded to Guillermo. Guillermo to Eugene. Eugene just going to hold on to this one right in front of the scores table with 5 seconds and counting left on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. 3, 2, 1. Trojans win 80-64. Big victory for the Dakota State Trojans. They've now won 3 straight, getting a big 16-point victory here at home in Ag Bowl this evening against Presentation. They sweep the Saints. We'll talk about that and then some. Hopefully speak with Gary Garner on the way on our Mustang Seats post-game show coming up in 3 minutes. Jam Country 103.
The American farmer